Hello everyone. I want to talk to you today about manufacturing costs, or as they are often referred to, product costs. What are product costs? Product costs are all of the costs involved in acquiring or making a product. In managerial accounting, these costs include direct materials, direct labors, and manufacturing overhead. Again, the three manufacturing or product costs are direct materials, direct labor, manufacturing overhead. Direct materials are those materials that become an integral part of the finished product and whose costs can be easily traced to the product. An example of this would be a radio in your car. Direct labor is that labor cost that can easily be traced to each unit of the product. An example of this would be a factory worker on the assembly line who installs the radio in your car. Direct labor is sometimes referred to as touch labor because the direct labor workers typically touch the product while it is being made. Finally, we have manufacturing overhead, which includes all of the other costs associated with the production of the product, but are not direct materials or direct labor. These costs are a part of the overall manufacturing process, but cannot easily be traced to the product. An example of this is the cost of natural gas to heat the plant. The natural gas is a part of the process because employees, some machinery, and materials have to be a certain temperature in order for production to occur. However, when looking at the product, you cannot trace the cost of the natural gas to the product. How many of you like chocolate chip cookies? They're awesome, right? So let's pretend that you're coming over to my house to make chocolate chip cookies for a bake sale. First, we go to the pantry and find all of our ingredients: flour, brown sugar, chocolate chips, eggs, water, and bring them to the counter. Next, I turn the oven to preheat it, and you pull out a mixing bowl and place all of the ingredients into the bowl and start mixing them. We then spoon out the raw dough onto cookie sheets. Then we place the cookie sheets into the oven, allow them to bake for 15 minutes at 275 degrees. Once completed, we then take them out of the oven, allow them to cool, and then place 3 cookies in each Ziploc bag. We have a finished product. We take the cookies to the bake sale and sell them. In our scenario, the direct materials are the cookie ingredients and the Ziploc bags. When a customer buys the cookies, they receive both the cookies and the bag. The direct labor is all of the time that both you and I used to make the cookies and place them in the bag. We touched both the cookies and the Ziploc bags. Manufacturing overhead was the electricity used to heat the oven and bake the cookies. When we add all 3 of these costs, direct materials and direct labor, manufacturing overhead, then we have determined the total product or manufacturing cost for making the cookies. Make sense? I hope so. Oh, by the way, I kept one for me. See ya.